In my choosing to proceed with a divorce, there wasn't really anybody on my side. So this video is in response to a commentator who asked me how to let go of what no longer aligns for my life and basically trust that everything is going to work out. This is in response to a list that I made for my divorce video and what I've learned since my divorce at that point in time. The thing about my divorce is that I was not necessarily supported in my divorce. And I say that not in the sense that I didn't have support. I didn't have my friends or my family members who supported me regardless, but they still believed that there was hope for change. And for me, that felt like you don't actually align with my decision, but you support me as a person, if that makes sense. That forced me into acceptance. There is a book that I've read multiple times. It's called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And it's about how the devil gets people to get off their path. Something he said in there was, you owe no one nothing more than you owe yourself happiness. I'm not necessarily encouraging divorce, but I'm encouraging self-atonement and try to really do the work to release the desire or the need for other people to be in agreement with you. They don't have to be. This is your life. You are going to have to release the ideas that brought you to marriage because they are not the same ideas that are leading you out of it. I hope that makes sense. You have to realize that the idea that you created is just that. It is a projection. What you're seeing in front of you is a projection, and what's being reflected back to you is not what you hope for. They're not matching. Have you ever tried to put a stencil on top of a picture that's already been drawn? And sometimes if it's not aligned right, you can see the line outside of it versus the picture itself. Think of that like your projection of the potential of what could have been versus the reality. Remove the drawing and just leave the stencil, the facts. That's what you're left with, no matter what. And you're going to have to remind yourself. I don't care if you have to write the facts down. People can say, well, you're being pessimistic, you're not being positive, you're not trying to work it out. Once it's gotten to that point, there is a reason why you've gotten to that point. The facts are the facts. We're not talking about how that made you feel. We're talking about the facts. And once you have lined up those facts and remind yourself of why you even got there in the first place, you have your answer. I hope this helps, and I look forward to making more videos that answers any of your questions.